Hi, this is Ferris J, energy therapist for pets and their people. And today I have a simple message for you that can really help your pets' well-being and especially help their healing process if they are unwell. If you are new to my work, you won't have heard this before. If you follow my work, this may not be the first time you are hearing this, but it's always worth a second listen. And my message today is that your attitude, your energy is really important for your pet's healing, for your pet's well-being. And I know that if your pet is having health challenges, your primary thought is with them. What can I do to help them get well? And sometimes I get that when clients come to me. What can I do to help that pet get well? They're 100% focused on their pet. And yet, half the equation is actually you, the pet guardian, and how you are feeling. Because our pets respond to our moods, they respond to our energy, they respond to our attitudes. And if you as a pet guardian, if you're really worried about your pet or you're really frustrated if they're acting out, your pet picks up on that. So my message today is to look at that. And one extra thing I will say, and this is not to make anybody feel guilty if they're upset because their pet isn't well. I completely understand. It can be really traumatic. We can feel so helpless. We can be unsure what to do to help them. And actually the problem is when we're upset and stressed, we can't think clearly. There have been scientific studies that have shown that. And it's very hard to make clear decisions, to follow a treatment plan, to know what to do. So in a way it is natural that we can feel distressed, but there are ways we can actively release the distress and release any emotional upset, frustration, worry, anger. And that makes such a huge difference to our pets' well-being, to their healing, and that is really one of my primary messages, is that you are important. If you can get curious about how you're reacting to your pet's condition, and if you are brave enough to deal with those emotions. Now, I use a technique called EFT tapping. I find it the quickest, simplest, most effective way to help people navigate those emotions, process them, and then let go of any worry or negativity. And it may be different for you. Meditation might work for you. You might have breathing processes that work for you. And if you don't have those tools yet, get curious and start to explore ways that you can manage your emotional reactions, because I promise you that it makes a huge difference. So please do not watch this and go, oh my God, I'm not feeling good about my pet and they're going to pick up on it and that's really bad, and allow that to make you feel worse. That is not my intention at all. It is to get you curious of, well, how can I feel better? To ask yourself that. I have many resources using the EFT tapping that I'll link to below. So that is a channel you can look at. It's one I highly recommend. And I said, look at other ways for yourself as well. And of course, what most people don't think about when their pets are unwell is that by looking at your own emotions, by helping yourself to become more balanced, not only will you think clearly, but you also get to feel good. You get to feel more positive. You get to feel more optimistic. You get to enjoy your time better with your pet. So it truly is a win-win when you look at your attitude. You feel good for you. That gets extended to your pet. They pick up on it. You're clear about making decisions for their health, and just makes everything a lot easier. So I do have a free video series with showing you how to use that EFT tapping when your pets are unwell, and I will link to other resources below. But this is really my invitation to you to get curious if you are finding yourself reacting to an issue with your pet. it makes such a difference. The relief I see on people's faces, and I know you may not have thought about it or considered it, and I get people who come in like that, and that's why I'm sending out this message. It makes a huge difference. Please don't underestimate the power of your mind, the power of your intention. Once you have an intention to start to feel better, to start to have less emotional distress, it's then easier to find ways. It's then easier to try these tools and use them. And of course you can use them with your pets too, with the tapping, which is awesome as well. So that was my message for today. Thank you very much for watching. I do also have a few more tips over at the blog post, and I will link to that below as well. And it's bye bye for me from now. Bye bye.